Keeper coming up.
You like shoved it. Sorry.
That's for later. What do we say? What do we do?
You don't even know how we do this? All right.
I don't see hands
getting
moving,
to
so I
it.
can't. I'm looking.
How about this? You see this moving?
No. Welcome everybody to another episode of Midnight Movie Distillery. Got it right this time. I'm one of your hosts, Logan Lynch.
I'm another one of your hosts, Warwick Price.
I'm the guy on the end, Lon Black. Mr. Price, what are we doing today?
We are talking about a movie.
Ooh, what
movie.
Are we talking about?
We're talking about Keeper. That is the
Keeper for the
latest
non-British people.
the latest from Dr. Oz.
Yeah, not Doctor.
Not Dr.
Close though.
Osgood Perkins.
Osgood Perkins.
Oz to his friends.
Who is my? I
friend?
don't know. I wish.
Yeah, so do I.
Who was one of my favorite characters from Dead and Breakfast, by the way?
Dr.
That would
Oz.
be the
Oz Perkins.
Oz Perkins.
Oh,
He was in Dead and Breakfast.
oh, that's
Yes, he
right.
was.
Yes, he was.
Blue
And it
jean
was-
jacket.
That's right. And he was the one that was sort of like the nerdling kind of guy, but ended up to be the leader of the zombies.
Mm-hmm.
That is correct.
He's awesome in that. But
That's
that's because it's a great movie.
It is not as good as Shaun of the Dead.
It was almost better than Shaun of the Dead in the
Almost.
fact that it was not as good as
Like
Shaun of the
the Titanic almost made it.
Oh,
across the Atlantic.
Yeah.
Dead. That is probably the most perfect analogy I've ever heard of the two movies.
Okay,
yeah,
what do we
sorry.
do? What do we do as well as talk about movies?
We drank.
Yes, yes.
We drank. And so this movie, Keeper, we are doing Keeper, right?
Keeper.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're doing Keeper. Kind of the entire movie took place in this house,
Mm-hmm.
right? And this
Out in the
house
woods.
that he said was a generational family house,
Mhm.
which when you go through the film and you realize how generational it was, it sure was fucking updated for
Yeah, it was
You
pretty
know,
modern looking
pretty
house.
modern looking
Yeah.
house for being built in the 1500s or whatever. But still, it was sort of all about the house.
It was.
That's where the monsters were kept in the basement. Oh,
We do
Spoilers.
by the way.
so
If they don't know by now.
I've got a bourbon that's all about the house.
Oh.
Espy House Straight Bourbon Whiskey.
That's
Wow.
an interesting bottle.
Very interesting
I
bottle.
like how
And it
thick.
says
You guys
How,
mixing
how
words.
thick it is.
Oh, he loves them thick, doesn't he?
I do like it
I
thick.
mean, Mr. Price is all about the thickness.
So this is the George
The
1794
thickness.
edition. Is that why you chose?
Yes, so there's a thing to that.
Mm.
I guess I should pull that stuff up, huh?
Interesting. I
Oh,
do like the color. This is darker than the last one.
Yeah.
it is. It's a straight bourbon whiskey too, which means that, as we know, which means
Hey.
it's not colored. No.
I do like the cap.
Yeah. That's
kinda cool.
interesting. It seems sturdy.
I had these up before, and I don't know where they are, so I will just jump to it.
Oh, that's an H. Okay,
Yeah,
I was like,
and 1770, whatever it is.
okay.
Um,
I thought it said EI, but it's actually
Yeah.
H.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
so the George 1794 edition, right?
Okay.
The George 1794 edition is about the Whiskey Rebellion.
Ooh.
And these are stories they give them. This is not,
Real.
well, we're going to talk about that in a future episode.
Okay.
Distilled in Indiana.
But I was trying to look for that. They've
I do like the black
fucked
one.
me over. Yeah, I bet you do, Mr. Price.
It just looks really large.
That's Espy House 1771 Midnight, they call that one, but that's not what we got. That's a 10-year bourbon. This is allegedly the recipe that they had when there was a whiskey rebellion back in the day. Espy House is a house, an actual building called Espy House, that was George Washington's point of origin
That's where they all met for like the.
for the Whiskey Rebellion specifically.
Okay.
That was the center point for the government for the Whiskey Rebellion, to quell the Whiskey Rebellion. The Whiskey Rebellion lasted a day. Because when they brought in the soldiers, everybody, all the farmers that were rebelling and saying, we want to make whiskey, went like, okay, we're kidding. It was a joke, sorry.
We like whiskey as well.
Gotcha.
So they were in Espy House for about 3 days, George Washington was.
Just drinking.
Well, apparently.
Making it through as
So-
much of the whiskey as possible.
So literally, they've been in Espy, and Espy House has been several things over the decades because it's still around, but it's literally from 1771. That was
So
when
it's got
Espy House
nothing
was
to
built.
do with ESPN awards.
Nothing to do with the ESPN Awards and nothing to do with whiskey.
Oh, okay.
It's just a nice story that that's where they were, which is true. They've got the plaque on the building that that's where George Washington stationed or headquartered, I guess was the word I'm looking for, headquartered the efforts to quell the Whiskey Rebellion. However, it is now a distillery.
That's what I was looking at.
Yeah. What did they say there?
51%
51%.
alcohol by volume, 102 proof.
There you go.
So this has got some balls.
There you go. It's got a couple balls.
Got
George
a shaft
Washington
and some
balls.
balls.
That's why it's so thick.
Yeah. And again, it's straight bourbon whiskey, so that means no color added. Well, when you're that high proof, you don't need color added, I don't think.
No.
But
I don't know why that made me laugh. All right.
what did you say?
Don't, just keep moving. He's a 14-year-old boy.
We all are. I did like the bottle. I'm not going to lie. I love the cork. I love
Yeah,
the,
I think
the
so.
cap. It's very cool.
Well, I love the midnight one.
Oh, we got to show the bottle.
Sorry.
Anyway.
I love the midnight one you have on your screen.
So bright.
Because the cap is black.
It is. It is, and the bottle is black.
Yeah.
The bottle is painted black. You want to show my screen?
Yeah.
So this is the Espy House George 1794 edition. 1794 is when they had the Whiskey Rebellion, when he was there. Espy House has been around since 1771. And then this is the Espy House Midnight. This is the 10-year-old bourbon, which I do not have, so this will be a lesser
What's
entry
the
to
age
that.
on the current one?
What's the age on what?
The current one.
I don't know. It doesn't say on
I
this
would
part.
assume 4. That's what I'm guessing.
It doesn't say here. It's probably a blend. Is it? No, straight bourbon whiskey. But is it a blend?
It doesn't say.
And history. Let's see if we can get some history. George Washington. There's the Espy House that you can see up in the corner.
Generated.
Colonel Espy, and then of course General Arthur St. Clair lived there, or operated out of there. Talks about the Whiskey Rebellion. They are historical status, which is nice, which is very nice for them.
Yeah, it doesn't say. Well, let's just drink the fucker.
Let's drink this thing.
Phuket.
Ready? Ooh, nice pop neck.
Got a little spray on that one too.
Would you like to?
It would.
That's actually a little peppery, or well, probably because it
Should be because
100
of the proof.
what?
Yeah, 102.
102.
102.
102.
Okay, yeah, now I see the pepper.
Right.
Pepper.
So let's give a little pour.
Pepper pig.
Ooh, looks
It's a weird color.
It's. You think it is
I think it looks like green.
green?
Maybe it's just the reflection.
reflections of the way life used to be. Thank
Interesting.
you. Oh, I can see where you're getting the green. Oh, interesting. It's like when it's, if you turn it sideways,
Yeah.
look towards the top, right? You get that?
Yeah.
I don't see
I'm not
it.
getting a
but-
strong smell.
Yeah, no way.
It went down when it got in the glass, a little bit more air. But when I'm smelling it, my eyes burn.
Yeah. Oh,
And the fumes are just going right to the eyeball.
when you taste it, I totally taste vanilla.
Really?
Really, really strong.
Holy fuck stick.
Almost overpoweringly strong.
Really? I'm getting a hint of vanilla.
Hint?
Strong hint.
I've got the sledgehammer version.
Yeah, I mean,
Really?
it's like,
But for me, the burn was
Yeah,
too,
the-
on the initial one was too.
Give it a second sip.
Sure.
You'll get more vanilla, less burn. This is, okay.
it's, yeah.
Hold that thought.
This is. I want to start talking about it.
So
We
interesting.
can't say. Well, let's fucking rate it.
Yeah,
Let's
let's
guys
rate it.
3 in yet?
Yeah, I am.
I'm
I
only
got 2 in me, but I've already made up my mind. I don't
Really?
think it's going to change much. Oh. Make up your mind.
I am going to go 2,
Decide to walk with me
just so I can show how
around
Yeah.
the lake
smart I
tonight.
am in getting this correct.
Okay.
There's a right and a
I
wrong.
got 2.
Yes, I got 2.
We all ready?
Yes, sir.
1,
2.
3. Yeah. Okay,
Oh,
Logan gives it a
Mr.
3.1.
Price.
I gave it a 2.4.
Give it a 3.5.
Damn. So we were kind of.
2.4.
2.4.
Wow. Then
Wow.
you're gonna have to go first.
Yeah, you big sissy. Can't take the heat.
Get your ass out the kitchen.
I don't. I don't.
Sorry.
I don't like the overly vanilla.
You
taste to it.
don't like overly vanilla.
No, it's like there is a.
Who doesn't like vanilla?
I know it's. I have this.
It doesn't like cherry either,
Linger-
right?
Oh, that's right.
Lingering
I swear to
aftertaste.
God. You know what? Had I known that before we became friends, we would not be friends.
Because I don't like cherry.
Yes.
Can't
What the
we
fuck,
be
dude?
friends?
Cherry. How do you have an old fashioned?
Yeah.
I still do. By
Without
the way,
cherry.
when I was last week when I was away, I had a smoked old fashioned.
Yeah.
And it was like, it was so good. It was really good.
Amen, brother. I'm with you on that. You know that has cherry in it.
So,
Little
but you can't.
Little bit.
It's like hidden in
Well,
amongst
they
all
put
the
a
other
cherry, fucking cherry in it. They put an actual whole
Oh,
cherry. in it.
mine didn't. It didn't have a cherry.
Really?
No.
Oh, you went to a bad place.
Uh-huh.
It tasted really good. Maybe because it didn't have the cherry. Anyway, so yeah, I give it a 2 point. What did I give it? 2.4. The vanilla. I can still taste the vanilla now, and as much as I like vanilla ice cream,
I'm like,
I don't want a whiskey float.
What?
Are you saying
what the
who
fuck?
wouldn't want a whiskey
Who
float?
wouldn't want a whiskey float?
Wow.
When I used to own an ice cream shop back in the day, my favorite
They
ice
were
cream
called
we
malt
had.
shops back in those days.
No, made out of stone. One of my favorite was we had a whiskey ice cream, and it was outstandingly delicious.
See,
Was it a malt shoppy?
It was not. We didn't malts, but
That's a Culver?
but so it's. Yeah, you have enough.
you
You
had
have
such a
enough
good
air.
strong joke, and then you fucked it up.
So it's funny. I've had whiskey flavored ice cream, and I really like it.
Yeah.
I just.
But it wasn't vanilla or cherry.
It wasn't vanilla.
It was mint. And you're like, what the fuck?
I don't
Cherry.
know. I
Cherry
just.
ice cream.
I don't like the combination, I guess, of the heat and the vanilla.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Viable. You're entitled to your wrong opinions.
I knew you'd say
But completely incorrect.
Um,
So
Mr. Lynch.
I'm gonna go next. So, for how strong this is,
Yeah.
I'm a fan.
Don't
Like,
even
it
notice.
doesn't-
Don't even
it's-
notice
it-
as much.
That first one,
Sure.
it'll bite you
Sure.
a little bit, but it wasn't too overpowering
No,
like
it's
some of the
gone.
other ones we've had. What's the other strong one we had? Was the movie one?
Oh, the
Oh,
movie
the-
time?
Midnight. I was going to say
Midnight Movie Distillery, something like that. No.
Midnight Mayhem.
Yes, Midnight Mayhem.
Right.
Like that one was very
Cask
strong,
strength.
and it kept hitting
That was
you after each one.
120. Technically.
Was it
higher.
120? Okay. But either way, like this one, I think is a good.
I think it was one.
It's a good middle ground. I think it was 115. But either way, 102. I was thinking, okay,
Can't be
this is gonna
115.
kick my
I guess
ass.
it could be.
But I
it
agree,
wasn't.
but it doesn't
Yeah.
really kick your ass. In fact, you do get that initial burn. Of course, it's your first sip. You're going to have some
Yep,
burn.
yep. That's
But
just
to me
cleansing the
that-
palate for the remainder of it. coming
Yeah,
up,
and honestly, disappeared after
Yes.
that. Not completely. You
Yep.
still get a little heat, but certainly not what it was before. But the flavor that comes after
Yep.
that is nice and strong and potent and dark and rich and vanilla-y.
Vanilla-esque.
What are you, a fucking mouse now?
I know. I'm still.
I'm
He's
telling
still
you.
drinking.
I'm still drinking.
I
It's
get
like
a little almond in there. I get
Yeah.
a little nuttiness. I get a little.
Yeah.
It's
yeah,
always
you
good
do.
to have nut in your mouth.
I served that one up to you.
Yes, you did.
But
Um,
the flavors are coming out. You don't get the flavors?
No, again, I gave it a 2.4. I didn't give it a 1.4.
Oh, no.
It's-
I gave it a 2.4. I
smell
didn't
it
give it
now.
a 0.
Smell it now. Are you getting more of the actual flavors in it?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
But I will admit vanilla is pretty high profile on this.
Yes, yeah.
Sorry.
But like,
But I like
that
it.
first smell, I was not getting all of those. Maybe.
Listen.
Did you do the aeration version?
Oh, I didn't do that
All
yet.
right. Let's see. Oh, that's
gonna
gonna
kill.
You're gonna spit it all over the place.
I'm doing it.
Do
Here
it.
we go.
Let's see it. So in our previous episode, Lon had us try, and oh god, yeah, it's coming back.
Oh, shit, that's hot.
Okay.
I'm not
My
gonna,
tongue is on fire.
I'm not going to do it.
You know what we should do? Somebody should invent like a straw that you can put in your mouth that would only bring air in.
But do it. You get a little more fruit out of the profile.
Okay.
That's what we all need in my mouth, a little more fruit.
That's, you know what? I got somebody who can help you with that. The burn is going to be a bit to get past.
Oh my God.
I said the burn was going to be a bit
It's
to
still
get
burning.
past. But
My tongue is on fucking fire.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. But
It
now
burned
let
the whole
that
way down.
calm and take another sip without aerating it, and you get that fruit. I get a little plum. I get a little cherry. Sorry.
That's probably why then he doesn't like it.
Mmm.
Interesting.
Mmm. Do you get the flavor? Are you getting
I
more of
did.
that fruit?
No, I got the fruit definitely. I had a slight drop left after.
Yeah, I mean, a little bit. I just, the vanilla.
But that didn't.
It's
That
not
didn't
gonna
help you.
change your.
The vanilla to me is just, it's like overpowering.
So vanilla is typically from the oak.
Sure.
When you do something like age it like that, that's why some of the double oaked. I'm not big into double oaked because I think the vanilla and really the oak taste itself is just too much after that, right? I don't think the double oak should be a thing.
Maybe
But I don't get that with this. I don't get the double oak. The vanilla in this is wonderful. I think it is pretty vanilla forward. I will admit, but I don't like it.
So I'm gonna say something that which actually sounds like I should like it because of this, but I don't.
Do
It's like
tell.
the vanilla flavor on my tongue is very like smooth, but I feel like it's coating my tongue.
Yeah.
But in a way that I don't like.
Well, because it's over 100 proof. I mean, it's going to be thicker and richer.
Right.
Yeah.
Because they don't water it down.
It probably
which
stays
is
a
what
lot
it is.
longer too. Right?
It's got legs, as they say.
Yeah.
And it's definitely got legs.
It's not horrible. It just isn't for me.
I disagree. I think it's.
You think it is horrible?
I think it's way better than not horrible. I think this is excellent. You know what? When you come over to my house, you can't have any.
Hey?
Fine.
When are you guys going to come over to my house?
I want to see Arlo.
Yeah.
It's been forever.
Arlo's going to be like full grown by the time we come over.
Yeah. So I do want.
He has a new dog called Arlo.
I do want to bring you. Or I was trying to get Amy to bring Arlo over for tonight, and then that way she could take Arlo home just so you guys can meet her. But really, let's just go out to dinner. You come over.
Yeah.
That way you can kind of hang. Because Arlo's an interesting.
It's a
bird.
date.
Anyway,
So okay.
are we done talking about the Vanilla Fest?
I think so.
Yes.
I think it's time to talk about a movie.
Okay.
What's the
movie we are reviewing tonight is Keeper.
What's it
Keeper is, well, look, I'll tell you a little bit about.
What's it about?
No.
What's it about?
Who?
I don't.
Osgood
I don't-
Perkins.
No, it's not about Osgood
So
Perkins.
it is the latest
I think
movie
you're
from
wrong.
Osgood Perkins.
Oh,
Um,
him. Okay.
Starring Tatiana Maslany. Maslany, right?
Which
Her name is hard to pronounce.
Maslany.
Masala.
Who
he uses in like all of his fucking movies. It seems.
Yeah, so it's kind of funny because she was in oh my god, Orphan Black. That was like her breakout role as far as I'm concerned, and she was fucking amazing,
Totally agree.
amazing in that movie.
Totally agree.
I really haven't liked her in any. I've watched other things and I'm like, oh, Tatiana Maslany's in it. I just really haven't liked it. I didn't like She-Hulk.
But did you like her in the other Osgood Perkins movie, which also had a monkey in it? If you think about
The
it.
monkey, you mean?
The monkey. Specifically.
Yeah, she was okay. Yeah, she was okay in that. But it's like
Okay.
like she was my favorite thing about Orphan Black. Like the reason I
Well-
watched it was because obviously she was the main character, but
But the character was most of that in Orphan Black. The character that
Sure.
she played.
because she's an actor.
She's an actress.
I think they still like to say actors.
Okay, they do. They
So
do.
should we give it a rating?
Oh, sorry,
All right,
yes.
let's rate this.
We shan't.
This is going to be a difficult one.
Yeah, this is a 10-inch toughie.
Mr. Lynch?
I'm not ready.
Uh,
It's me. I'm slowing down.
But
now.
It's not you, it's me.
You're correct. You're ready to go, right? I shouldn't say you're correct.
I
You're
am.
ready to go?
I'm
Price,
going to go
you
single.
talk to me. Oh.
It's going single.
Ready? Are we good? 1,
2, 3.
All right. Yeah.
So, Logan gives it a 3.4.
Warwick gave it a 3.
And Lon gave it a 3.1. Mr. Price, Everything you voted on tonight has been 3.
except for the whiskey, which was 2.4.
Differentiate a little, would you?
So,
What the fuck, man?
so this was a really odd movie for me in terms of
Oz. It's Oz.
I
It's
was
not Oz. It's
I was
never
gonna go
Oz.
for a 2 point something or other on this movie.
Really?
Okay.
Because there was more that I didn't like about this movie, really, that I did like about this movie. It won me over a little bit towards the end. It
Yeah.
like kind of filled in on itself. But just it was a slow roll for me. And
A slow roll.
it
Okay.
was like, huh, here we go.
You didn't count that as atmospheric
I did, and I gave it that benefit.
because they were in the woods. It was very enclosed.
I have the soundtrack for this.
Do you?
I
But you
do.
don't listen to all of them.
I listen to every soundtrack.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Even the bad ones?
Yeah, so I know that it's bad.
Okay. Dig
Like
it.
for the movie we did before with Emma Stone, it's like I have
Begonia.
Begonia. I have that movie, and I have the
That soundtrack is nominated.
yes,
Yeah.
and it is actually really good.
Oscar nominated.
And I have Poor Things, and I have fuck, what was the other one?
Tell me you got the soundtrack to like Lighthouse.
Yeah, I do.
Do you have the version?
Um,
In case you ever want to kill yourself, just play that soundtrack.
yeah, or any Leonard Cohen song.
Fair enough.
But anyway,
Fair enough.
so it's I don't know how to describe this movie. It was a little bit. I loved where it was set. I loved how gloomy it was. I thought the cinematography was amazing in it.
Yeah.
I loved the outside scenes. I mean, beautiful nature. I loved it. It was just a little bit like,
Really?
yeah.
But what? Okay, let me ask you this: what state or frame of mind were you in when you watched this? Were you still sickly
No, this is before. Like I'd watched all of these in
before you got
this
sick?
session. Before the session. That's
Were
why.
you on your business trip at this point?
No, I watched it at home. But I watched it while I
Did
was.
Dove scold you earlier? I'm
No.
trying to get to see what's your frame because I've gone pissed off watching a movie and I hate the movie. It affected what I watched, but I go back and watch it later to see if that's really because I was pissed off at the time. Do you think it might have been your?
Maybe I just didn't like the fact that chocolate cake was such like the major part of it, and I love chocolate cake.
I hate chocolate cake, and I hated the fact that that was a part of this movie.
I don't know. I didn't. I gave it a 3.
You give everything a 3. Everything is a 3. Mr. Lynch,
Okay,
So,
save me.
help us out. Help us out. You loved it the most.
So, no, you did actually.
No,
Well,
I
no,
got
I
a
give it
3.1.
3.1. I give it a 3.4. Sorry.
All right.
It was way better than I anticipated. It was kind of vague in the trailer I had seen, and I wasn't sure what to expect. I was waiting for a bad another feeling of like long legs
See,
possibility.
you got to separate
Oh,
his
sure, sure.
movies from
And I did.
Legs.
Because
I
the monkey was
have-
nothing
I
like.
was just saying, I've learned to like after seeing the monkey, I've been giving more and more leeway.
Yeah, I believe
but-
you liked the monkey.
I did. I liked
I
the monkey,
actually-
and I liked this
I
one.
liked it,
So,
I'm going to check that out.
and,
What he
you
did.
know, when it's bad, I spank it. But
Oh,
sorry.
that was actually
No.
hilarious.
Yes. So it was a very slow burn. It's a very slow burn, and I was getting worried that like it wasn't gonna, evolve into much. I did like how he kind of brought in some of the other people, other victims, I should say.
Yeah, like the
and it was-
the girlfriend of the other guy of the brother.
Yeah, and I started to, well, no, I mean the older
Oh,
ones,
sorry,
all
yeah,
the
yeah.
previous victims. But yeah, I started to get a little bit like, okay, where's this going? And then that was where the scene with the neighbor's girlfriend, well, his brother's girlfriend, sitting at the table, and then all of a sudden she's like, I'm here too, and it was like 2 of them. I'm like, oh fuck, what is going on here? So I thought that was interesting because then that caught my attention because yeah, I was like, okay, I did like the vibes they were giving off with, like while she's in the tub and you see the fog on the
Oh,
I was like, ooh, and so I'm thinking like poltergeist type of thing, and
yeah, I
then
was waiting
so
for that.
yeah, he was kind
Yeah.
of hinting at
I thought
different
there was going
things.
to glove coming out in the water.
Yeah, yeah. I was
No,
like,
wrong movie, different, totally
yeah,
different.
knife.
But even the way they did the river washing around her,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I mean, and they kept that for a while because what you didn't know of later is that she
Sure.
with the witch in the
Yeah.
in the river and the
But
locket.
but those kind of things were the you know, it's like I know this is obviously part of the point of these kind of movies where it's not quite so in your face like what the scare is,
Hmm.
but it's like, you know, I'm like, is she just making this up? Is, you know, or is it all in her head? Like, you know, is she going crazy? Which obviously that's what she thought.
Hmm.
But that's sort of the dichotomy of the whole thing. Is
Yep.
they're trying to get you to think, is this real? Is this in her head? Is this really what he did? And you don't find out that reveal until the end of the movie or closer to the end of the movie.
Right. I still don't quite get the brother.
Cousin.
Oh,
I thought it was a cousin. I thought it was a
I thought he
cousin.
said brother.
I thought it was his brother.
Yes, I thought he
No.
said his brother because then he said I've had to deal with him for
Well, they were both
30 years.
alive forever because they both were the
Yeah.
ones who found the witch
Yeah,
in
I
the
thought he
creek.
said
But
brother.
okay, could be wrong. I could be
Right,
wrong.
The two of them
I'll
were
admit to that. I'll
what
look it up.
found the woman in the woods
I'll see if I
together.
can find
But
that.
but I guess my point is it's like the the fact that this cabin, it's not a cabin, it's a fucking nice house, is in the middle of the woods, is the and when the boyfriend has to leave, you know, the perception is it's a distance that he has to drive,
Mhm.
but the brother just seems to like show up and then disappear.
Mhm. Mhm.
Like I don't know, just it seemed
But there
like
was a
where the
reason
fuck's he going?
for that. There was a whole thing that like
Well, he's bringing the well initially he's bringing the girl to
no, I mean the whole living part where he shows up with a celebratory bottle of scotch and she's still alive and he's like, "Why are you still alive?" Thinking that the creature's got her. She's been fed. But then he disappears because they fed on him. So that way, when she was like, "Oh, he disappeared," and his watch was in the garbage disposal and all that kind of stuff, but the bottle of scotch was still full on the countertop,
but he brought the girlfriend. I thought the girlfriend was the
which was
sacrifice.
one
That's
of them.
his
But that's just it.
sacrifice. Yeah.
There's many sacrifices, right? They're both women were supposed to be sacrificed.
Right, but
Only
like,
his girlfriend was. The other,
but then he should have been safe. The brother should have been safe.
he thought he was too. But
That's what
notice
his
they
arrogance was.
didn't feast on the second sacrifice
Because she ate the chocolate cake.
because she
All
was
of
because she was the mother. She resembled the mother. She looked exactly
Oh,
like
okay.
the mother. So they didn't feast on her. So therefore they feasted on the brother because they weren't feasting on her. And they knew that from the beginning because they were in the house when she was in the house and saw them in the rafters but didn't see them in the rafters. But they were all around the whole time. They didn't want to feast on her. So therefore they feasted on the brother. And
the
subsequently
chick.
the main
Well,
the
that
main
other
guy.
girl, the other girl too.
Well, they did
That
feast on
thing-
her.
Yeah, that thing got her. in the
Right, they
woods
did
or
feast
whatever.
on her, but they didn't feast on the second one because they wanted her to join them.
So why didn't they just not go back to the cabin?
The brothers,
Mhm.
because
thought
they're idiots.
Yeah, they were.
I don't know.
What I got from that vibe was the fact that they were so not selfish, but so confident that oh, they're gonna feed on her. Like so to them it was like I should show up and be like, oh yeah, she's gone. Oh, okay, good, she's dead.
Right.
Oh yeah, now we can keep going with our.
Oh,
So
but see-
they were just overconfident, I
But
think, and
but
that's
see,
why.
even that though, I think the brother, the main character brother,
he left so that they could consume it.
Yeah.
correct. But because he thought she ate enough chocolate cake and whatnot, that she was easy prey, but didn't happen. And when the brother, the short brother, came back and was like, "Whoa, you're still alive?
Yeah.
Mm,
He
maybe
left
we
you here
should
by
get you
yourself?
drunk,
Yeah.
right? Left you here by yourself," because he didn't know that his method. Obviously, the two methods of each of them, their method of sacrificing was way different.
Okay.
Because the older brother, the main character brother, I don't know how else to call him, he actually loved the women he was with.
Yeah.
That he kept the keepsakes in the boxes in the basement and whatever, and he kept revisiting them and had fond memories, even though each one of them hated his guts by the end because they knew what was happening.
Yep.
That he still loved them. So I don't think he was doing it. He didn't want to be a part of it. He wanted to leave. You take care of it. Like let the monsters eat her. I'll come back later. and it didn't work out.
Yeah.
So he thought it did, but then it didn't, and that's how you get your head dipped into honey. But the whole point of that was this was a way more knitted story than many other Osgood Perkins stories. Now, I don't think he writes all of them, and I don't, obviously he didn't
I think
write
this was
one.
a different writer.
Right.
Nick Lepard.
Okay, so he didn't write it, but he definitely crafted the storyline,
Yeah.
right, with the way he directed this. And I like Osgood Perkins as a director.
I do too.
I think he's really above the bar on all of his movies. Every single one of them, Mr.
I don't
Lynch.
agree on that,
Every
but go
single
ahead.
one of them. But
I'll let you have your moment.
the point is with this one, even that. So like once the final sacrifice was not going to be taken, and she was indoctrinated in, she became the mother again, as she was from before, that he instantly aged.
Yeah, I get that.
So that's why he was up there. Why he was dipped in honey, I'm not 100% sure, but really that was even in the basement when the creatures were running around, they pulled out the head, that was of the original mother. That was in honey, like a preservative, I assume. But that was why he was dipped in honey at the end, because he was sort of the original father, but not really the father.
I kind of was harkening that maybe back to like she was going to torture him because what did they do to the Candyman? They like covered him in honey and then the bees attacked him.
But that's
I get-
Candyman.
But I'm just saying, like I thought they were gonna like maybe that was a form of torture. She was gonna leave him out there, and then the honey was gonna.
Yeah,
Well, it was.
That's how I took it. As well.
It was.
So
it
it was
wasn't-
like
it's not
so then like,
wrong.
but I'm thinking like bees would come in and
Oh,
attack him
oh.
is what I was thinking maybe. Just that was my thought on it. I didn't look too deeply into it.
I took it as really it's a preservative because that's the whole
Well,
thing.
what-
They
yeah,
didn't want-
unless
he
she was
old now, but he was
preserving him to torture him longer, maybe. Right.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
No, I had fun. I was getting concerned, but then like the scene where the shot where the camera's here and then you see over her shoulder and then you see the head and I'm like, oh, that's kind of creepy. And then the thing fucking like grows like an 18 foot long neck and you're like, oh shit, okay, so this is what we're doing.
Yeah, I mean,
So this is how we're going to take this.
and I think that is the thing that kind of took this from thriller to like thriller suspense to horror.
Yeah.
It's like I said I
Creatures in the basement. For
it,
sure.
it was an enjoyable movie. I just didn't certainly didn't think this was as good as The Monkey, and I preferred Longlegs like way more than this.
Wow.
I just thought it was a little bit of a
I should go
Slow
rewatch Longlegs again. I guess maybe.
So the monkey, actually,
it's in order of where we are.
I know, and Mr. Lynch and I both gave it a 3.5. You get it 3.4. Pretty much the same vote.
Yeah.
So that's not a big deal. But what was the other one we did?
Long
of his?
Legs.
Long Legs. Oh, Long Legs was earlier than that, wasn't it?
There it is, right there,
Where?
right there.
Well, that. Where's
40,
there?
number 40.
Thank
There you
you. Long Leg. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's right. I keep forgetting Logan hated that movie. What the fuck is the matter with you,
I guess we can.
Mr. Lynch? I gave it a 3.9,
I gave it a 3.2.
and you gave it a 3.2.
Yeah.
So this was the lowest rated Osgood Perkins movie.
And
for you.
it's the least.
Is it though? Because if you gave, well, no, I'll just say because you probably gave Dead and Breakfast. That's probably pretty decent.
Well,
for me.
Dead
but
and Breakfast isn't an Osgood
right?
movie.
Is it?
So
Go back and watch our episode where Warwick and I square off British movie versus American movie,
and Britain wins.
and unfortunately it kind of does. But
So this was the lowest performing Oscar Perkins movie.
this one was.
Yeah. Box office. Sorry, budget was only 6 million, which you can tell because all basically shot in
Yeah, it was one
location.
house.
Yeah.
And box office worldwide was 4.8 million. This is the third consecutive collaboration between Perkins and Neon, the production company, following Longlegs, which did 128 million, and Monkey, that did 70 million. Both massive hits by comparison.
I will say Monkey was more fun, so I get that.
It was more of like a regular kind of horror popcorn type movie. I mean,
Sure, and it wasn't as out there.
yeah.
I get that.
I mean, to be honest, I'm surprised that Monkey made less than Longlegs, because I think the Monkey was a little bit more enjoyable
I get that
of a
too.
movie.
I agree.
By the way, so Eli Roth described this movie as like a surreal David Lynch movie, which I think is kind of funny because how you can say like a surreal David Lynch movie?
Yeah.
Because
All
pretty
David Lynch
much
movies are
are
pretty surreal.
um, but it's like I think
Yeah.
to kind of the comment that you were saying, it's like I do see lots of similarities between Osgood Perkins' movies generally and David Lynch in terms of the fact that it's like
Do tell.
just in terms of um, some are a little bit out there. Every now and then he does a commercial one that still has some oddities in it, but just is a little bit more big budget and therefore
More of
um,
the Twin Peaks
yeah
version.
plays to a bigger audience.
Okay.
But I mean, I could totally like I think so. I could totally see David Lynch doing Longlegs. I think that's such a David Lynch movie.
Yeah. Would have
Um,
been better, but
Oh, shh.
maybe.
What's your thoughts on that,
uh,
Mr. Lynch?
I don't fully agree.
Your
I see
namesake?
the startings of some. So maybe this is one of the things where because Lynch kind of did some of that stuff early on, like in Dune, like you saw little Lynchian things in there that I'm sure he wanted to put his own artistic um, stamp on it, and like they were probably like, no, can't do this. So he was
Well,
trying to find any way to get his stuff in
well,
there.
De Laurentiis as a production company, it's like you're never gonna like De Laurentiis has like a very standard of like, hey, I'm giving you money, you need to follow
Yeah,
like
whatever.
what I do.
So I feel like that's maybe what he's doing. So I would say in probably the next 5 to 10 years, we should revisit this because I wouldn't doubt he's going to come out with something that's beyond, long legs and some of these other ones where we think they're surreal now. I think there's going to be some far out there shit that he's going to come out with. I think he's just getting his feet wet and getting
He
his
absolutely.
yeah.
But let's face it, Osgood Perkins has had more movies out in the past few years than most directors
Yeah.
I've seen.
He's arguably prolific.
Oh, plurific?
What's the word?
He's fantastic. Is that what you're?
No.
Terrific? Is that
No.
what?
No, as in he puts out lots of
He puts out a lot.
Oh, plural. Yeah, plurific. Yeah, that
terrific.
actually is the word.
I was the word right.
But I think that he's just like the films that he's got are pretty vast, but you can tell it's his signature.
Are you saying prolific?
Prolific.
Prolific.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I
There
was
you
like,
go.
What did we say?
Plurific.
Plurific?
Yeah, no, it's prolific.
Prolific.
Oh wait.
Yes.
I don't know if I mentioned this is over 100 proof.
Yes.
So,
And this is our second recording.
so let me ask you, Mr. Lynch, as the Osgood Perkins critic,
Yeah.
rate them.
Who?
We're only talking 4 movies.
Sure,
here.
sure. I would probably go. I'd say Monkey
Top.
Okay. Monkey Keeper.
Keeper. Ooh, Keeper second. Nice.
Yeah. What was the other movie he did?
Then we got
Not Long Legs.
Long Legs Long Legs you're going to put at the bottom
Yes.
because you hated
What
Long
was
Legs.
the other movie?
Even though that was the most Lynchian kind of movie.
No, that was not Lynch.
Wow.
There was parts of it.
You guys want to duke it out over that? Because
What was it?
what was the other one we watched?
Director.
What was the other one?
How come we don't know this? Because we should know this.
Monkey?
Keeper, Monkey, Longlegs.
Oh my God, I'm drawing a blank.
Was there only 3?
That's it
No,
for director.
Yeah.
Keeper,
that's what we're
Monkey,
talking about.
Longlegs.
Okay, so
He did an episode of Twilight Zone. He directed Greta and Hansel.
Oh yeah, Hansel, which actually I liked, but we're not. It's 3, not 4.
Yeah.
So you're saying
So yeah,
Monkey,
Keeper,
Long Legs.
And I'd say
if you,
Monkey.
if you could put like another one in between there, I'll just.
Okay,
And I'd say Monkey, Longlegs, Keeper.
interesting. Okay,
So
I would also say Monkey, Long Legs. Keeper.
that to me shows that he's probably it depends on where
He's going
hitting.
down the hill.
Well, no, where he's hitting. So like obviously Long Legs was one of your guys' favorites. So now obviously Monkey's getting up there. So that's why I'm saying I think he probably had more freedoms in Monkey to do whatever he wanted in there, and I think he wants to do more comedic stuff. Like I think he would do really well in the comedic side.
Like a really dark comedy.
Yeah, like Keeper, I think was too serious, and I think that's why it wasn't probably his best showing. But
Yeah.
but I think he did a good job with what he had. So
Just interestingly, so Keeper was actually filmed before The Monkey.
Really?
So it was filmed in Vancouver during the 2023
Strike?
WJ Sugg strike.
Interesting.
And so it was filmed in, he had a production crew, his Monkey production crew was already up in Canada, and he didn't want to have to lay them off, so he did a movie that basically he, kind of did the screenplay for and did everything, which explains a lot.
Well, I can honestly say that Osgood Perkins is one of my up-and-coming favorite directors.
I agree. I mean, and I was like, he's, for me, quickly becoming like, just how Quentin Tarantino was after Reservoir Dogs, where basically, if I see Osgood Perkins as a director, I'm going to watch it.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
Sure.
I'm with you on
Yeah,
that.
at least give it a try, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's way better than Lynch as a director.
Oh, well, especially
Wow.
now.
Those are fighting words.
Lynch isn't really doing a lot now.
Yeah. Oh, that's great.
That's not the point. That's not the point.
He definitely is better than David Lynch.
Okay, so we should do a Lynch, at least 1 or 2 Lynch episodes.
I agree.
So I think you guys should pick, between the two of you, pick the top 2 Lynch movies, because I like some of Lynch's things, but I hate Lynch's things, and I love Lynch's things. But you know what I'm saying? I'm the one that's in the fence. But you guys are both Lynchians, but are you the same Lynchian? Favorite Lynch movie?
Lost Highway.
Favorite Lynch movie?
Blue Velvet.
Say.
Second favorite?
Probably Lost Highway.
Mulholland Drive.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So
The house, his house, which is Mulholland Drive, house is up for sale.
Ooh, let's get it.
You can buy it.
I will say, so I despised Blue Velvet because, wait, let me explain.
Blue Velvet's my third.
Because it made me feel so disgusted. And that's one of those movies that
Is
I
that because
thought,
you just had to try Pabst Blue Ribbon?
is that wrong?
Blue Ribbon,
Is that wrong? But because that was one of those movies that I thought, it made me feel that bad. I gotta find out why. And I watched it a few more times, and then I appreciate it.
Wild at Heart's in there as well, and truly only for the fact that there was
interesting.
There was a brief moment of time, and I can't understand why now, where I thought Laura Dern was cute.
It's an 80s thing. Like in the 80s, like they were ugly, and not that saying it was in the 80s, but 80s movies, girls were cute.
Yeah, when you go back
you look at them now, you're like, what the fuck?
Like what was I thinking?
Yeah,
I think she was very cute, but
80s
primarily because of Wild at Heart.
Yeah. Well, we should do that because I still, to this day, I even try to go back and watch it again. Twin Peaks, the stupidest fucking TV show in the world.
I've watched it. I've watched it end to end at least 3 times at this point.
I tried the second time. It was so terrible. But that's for another episode.
Yes,
it is.
I do want to get into that with you guys, though. But I'm going to sit in the middle.
We can add another
can
person to that one too, because
Ooh,
Mia has seen all of Twin Peaks season 1 and 2. I was going to show her next Blue Velvet to just kind of get her feet wet, because she's like, "Why want to watch season 3?" I said, "You got to see some of his other stuff before you see," because
you know what,
season 1 and 2 of Twin Peaks were kind of mild compared to season 3.
Have you seen Fire Walk with Me?
She has not seen that yet, but I was going to wait to show her Blue Velvet, then show her Fire Walk with Me, and then kind of show her some of the other Lynch movies.
Yeah.
Has anybody asked me my favorite David Lynch?
No, we have
What's
not.
your favorite David Lynch movie? Please say Eraserhead.
It is Eraserhead. How did you know? Did I mention that before?
I think we've talked about it before.
Oh, okay. We might have talked about it before. But that's because that Eraserhead was just a fucking art film.
I need to sit down and, for me, the beginning of that movie sounded an awfully lot like Dark Side of the Moon from Pink Floyd. And what caught me, yes, there was a part that, like, so when he gets into the elevator thing, it goes like, I'm like, that
the whole
like Dark Side of the
thing
Moon.
is very.
So I wonder if you could sync it up. Anyway.
It is
very, very atmospheric.
Absolutely. The sound alone on that is made to annoy you.
Yeah, totally.
That's the whole point.
Baby.
But that was back when I was in film class when that one came out. So it was like a big discussion topic with everybody. But aside from that, we should do a David Lynch kind of thing. Sidestep, you mentioned Mia about getting her into David Lynch. I do want to mention that my daughter, Sarah, who is too shy to come on camera necessarily to talk about this, but she hated, like vehemently wanted to fight people who said that the season finale of season 5 of Stranger Things, she hated it so violently that she wanted to fight people who said they liked it. Now, she watched our episode.
Yeah.
She watched our full episode. She compiled
She's the one.
a spreadsheet
Of all the things we did wrong.
of everything that we said and why it was incorrect if it was
Ooh.
positive and why it was correct if it was negative.
Okay.
Sir, you have to come on.
I said the same
That
thing.
is definitely.
And like I
love it.
tried to get her in tonight
Yep.
to talk about it and stuff, but she's working. Did I tell you what she does for a living?
No.
She harvests organs.
Oh. I thought you were going to say semen.
Proud dad over here.
Organs for organ clubs. So like when you donate your organs,
Yeah.
she's the one who takes them out of your body.
There's a club?
Well, I said club. That's probably the
Like
wrong term.
like
to use.
That's part of the
I
Epstein
guess
files.
it's like Disney Club,
Yeah.
but a little gory.
Yeah.
That's all.
The price is really expensive.
But I will get her in one of these times because we'll have an episode just on that.
Sure.
Because she fucking she said that, she goes, you know what I would love is if you guys, she goes, I'm nerdy enough to have, I would want a spreadsheet of all your votes on every movie. And I said, we have Warwick.
Yeah,
Yes.
we already
So
have that.
yes, we have a spreadsheet. She's like, of course you do.
Way ahead.
So anyway, I digress.
Okay.
So let's wrap this one up.
Okay.
As we always say, like whenever we have a little bit of disagreement, and we weren't that far off, but like
Typically we're not.
give us your comments.
Yeah.
Tell us what you think. Tell us that we're wrong. Tell us that Osgood
Fucking join the
Perkins is
conversation.
the worst thing since
Maybe at
sliced
some
bread.
point we'll invite some of these people on to talk remotely.
Or if we have-
Except Kyle.
if-
Fuck you,
if-
Kyle.
Yeah, no Kyle's.
If we ever get a live event going again,
Yeah, you know what? That would be great. Wouldn't it be great if we got a live event? Who's responsible?
If only we were in
Who's
it-
responsible for those live events?
if only we were in like a big room that
Right?
could be cleared out. And,
Right?
and- yeah.
Wouldn't that be great? Something with
I know.
brick
I wonder where we can
Yeah.
do
all
that.
the way around it, even though half
And
of
a
it's
big screen,
painted.
big screen that you could project. a movie
Right?
onto
Like
with a
like
nice
a movie
audience.
theater, like a fucking theater.
We'll get there. We will. We will.
Get
Okay. Thank you. See you again next time.
Bye-bye.
And here's the outro.
Thank you for joining us.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Follow us on social media.
Oh shit!
What did you do?
What happened?
Went down the wrong pipe.
Okay, let's just continue. Ignore him.
Everyone for joining us.
Like-
On another. Thank you everyone for joining us.
Like,
I would. Thank you everyone for joining us.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Hey, follow us on social media. Right here.
Want to do like 5 million takes?
Yeah. Thank you everyone for joining us.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Be sure to follow us on social media.
Good about this one.
What's the matter with that? What's the matter
I
with
said
that one?
feeling good about this one.
What's wrong with that one?
Nothing was
Nothing.
wrong with it.
I don't know what the fuck you're doing for
I
it.
don't know.
I'm pointing to.
Pointing does nothing.
But
This
it-
is a
but
social
you,
media.
But you
It's
see it
all-
on different lines, and
yes,
so I'm like,
but do you
I'm
know where
pointing-
the lines actually are?
By the way, no one can see you because there's a big logo right here.
I
That's
know.
the
They can
point.
hear me though.
No,
We
they
did that on
can't.
purpose.
Logan Lynch
We're
over
gonna,
here.
we're gonna
Nobody
cut,
listens.
cut that out.
Who the fuck is Logan Lynch? Who names
Best.
himself
That sounds like a made-up name
Doesn't
to me.
it though? Amen.